Good afternoon, and welcome to John Wood Community College. I am Andy Sprague, and I serve as the Vice Chair for the John Wood Board of Trustees. On behalf of the board, I am honored to begin today's ceremony to formally install Dr. Bryan Renfro as the 7th President of John Wood Community College. As you can see, this presidential inauguration has a unique focus on how a president impacts students' success and how that success translates into the betterment of our communities. The students standing before you represent first-generation students, future nurses, international students, veterans, student athletes, musicians, honor students, and many more, as you can see listed in the program. These students are the purpose of a college president and all who serve in the realm of education. At this time, I would ask each of you to please silence your cell phones and rise for the national anthem performed by the college's choir, directed by Dr. Stephen Sobing, Chair and Professor of Fine Arts. Everyone, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guests and board members. Please stand and remain standing to acknowledge your introduction. Our 7th President, Dr. Bryan Renfro, his spouse, Jennifer Renfro, and their 2 sons, Jack and Blake Renfro. Also, Bill Reinhardt and Brenda Reinhardt, Dr. Renfro's in-laws. Dr. Juan Mejia, who will be delivering this afternoon's inaugural address. Mr. Kyle Moore, who will be delivering the alumni remarks. Our board members, Chair Bob Bray, Secretary Ms. Paula Hawley, Dr. Randy Greenwell, Mr. Larry Fisher, Ms. Cadence Gregory, our student trustee who will be delivering remarks on behalf of the student body, Mr. Jim Rapp, our board legal counsel, and the executive secretary for the president, Ms. Leah Benz. Our John Wood Community College Foundation board members, Ms. Donna Jansen, the foundation board president, Ms. Diane Airy, past chair of the John Wood Board of Trustees, and Mr. Dave Rakers. And our special guests in the audience, Dr. Kurt Oldfield, Spoon River College President, Dr. Brian McGee, Quincy University President, Ms. Melanie Lechtenberg, Vice President for Enrollment Management from Culver Stockton, Dr. Robert Matz, Hannibal LaGrange President, Ms. Brenda Bashirs, Blessing Riemann College of Nursing, President and CEO, Todd Pettit, Quincy Public Schools Superintendent, and Reverend Orville Jones and Lena Jones, First Baptist Church pastor. Please join me in welcoming these dignitaries and guests to this ceremony this afternoon. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Cadence Gregory, our student trustee, the voice for more than 1,800 students here at the college. Cadence is a sophomore student from Bluffs, Illinois, who is currently pursuing a degree in business. Cadence is a member of the Student Government Association, the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society. With grace, wisdom that are beyond her years, Cadence is an authentic leader who is an excellent representative of the Trailblazer family and spirit. Cadence?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Sprague. I am so incredibly honored to have this opportunity. I'd like to think I've settled into my role as student trustee, but prior to swearing in, I didn't quite know what to expect. My predecessor, Miss Lauren Archer, was sure to pass along any and all wisdom I desired, and if I'd realized it sooner, I would have taken more notes. Lauren gave me a rundown on what's what and who's who. Yet, of this once upon a time rather daunting role, I didn't realize that while I was busy memorizing names and faces, the John Wood mission statement was waiting for my attention. The mission statement reads, John Wood Community College enriches lives through learning by providing accessible educational opportunities and services at an exceptional value. Now, I thought I had that memorized today, but my nerves got over me. I did not memorize this for the multitude of board meetings before this event. For someone that couldn't simply seem to do that, what is it that made me deserve my role? My officer team specializes in giving flowers. Giving flowers is reminding ourselves and others of how valuable we are as first people, and second, people that fill influential roles. When I struggle to give myself these flowers, I am reminded that I often speak with eloquence, hold such a sense of empathy, and exhibit perseverance. I'd like to remind our very own Dr. Bryan Renfro why it is that he is deserving of flowers. A college president serves as the face of the institution, representing its values, vision, and aspirations. They are not just administrators, but educators, mentors, and advocates for the students they serve. Dr. Renfro is dedicated, unwavering in the face of change, and has a lighthearted sense of humor. He embodies leadership, exudes inclusivity, innovation, and experience, and rocks a mean cowboy boot. Speaking on behalf of the John Wood student body, we are eternally grateful for his service. Our proactive and student-centered president has and will continue to make a positive and lasting impact on the student body, enhancing our overall college experience and future successes. I am proud to graduate knowing that this institution is in the good hands of President Renfro. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Kyle Moore, a proud John Wood alumnus and president of the Great River Economic Development Foundation, to deliver remarks on behalf of Trailblazer alumni. Thanks.
Thank you, Cadence. President Renfro, Chairman Ray, Board of Trustees, faculties, students, and alumni of John Wood Community College. It is an honor and a privilege to represent the alumni here today. In 1999, I walked through the doors of John Wood, unsure of what I wanted to do and who I would eventually become. I had moved to Quincy to attend college, and I knew very few people in Quincy, let alone any of my classmates. I'm not ashamed to say that my academic goals were far from aspirational. I simply wanted to do the bare minimum in class, get my diploma, and move on to a four-year school. My experience at John Wood was so much more than I would have ever hoped for. During my 2 years at John Wood, I worked on projects with classmates that I now consider lifelong friends. I had professors like Mr. Lee, who made classes like economics digestible and easy to understand. As a sales manager for my family business, I was able to use the lessons I learned in accounting on a daily basis. And when my 2 years were done, the 18-year-old who wanted to do the bare minimum academically was awarded an academic scholarship to Quincy University. The support shown to me by the faculty and staff didn't end when I walked through the doors. They wrote me letters of recommendations when I applied to study abroad programs. They became my customers at Moore's Floors. They put up yard signs for me when I ran for city council. And yes, Mr. Terry would even offer helpful critiques of my speeches when I was mayor. For 50 years, John Wood Community College has been an example of a college whose faculty, staff, and leadership are focused on the students' experience and their outcomes. That, in turn, has created an environment that creates a lifelong passion for self-improvement within every student. Make no mistake, our mindset of what the student experience should be is completely different today than what it was 20 years ago. As the president of the Great River Economic Development Foundation, I work with our elected officials, local employers, and institutions of learning to align our community's efforts to create lifelong opportunities for advancements for every resident in our area, which is why Dr. Renfro is the perfect choice to be the president of John Wood Community College. Dr. Renfro recognizes the challenge the college currently faces. With jobs in high demand and the increasing cost of a four-year degree, many students are focused on gaining the immediate skills they need so they can begin their careers as soon as possible. He also understands that the needs of our workforce are ever-changing. As technology advances, the skill sets needed to meet the demands of our employers evolve, which means curriculum and outcomes must be held to a high standard. I've known Dr. Renfro for about a year now, and in that short time, I've witnessed his unique ability to bring partners to the table to problem solve and to collaborate. I've found someone with a shared passion for exploring unique ideas and for meetings that get right to the point. More than anything, I have found someone who is well-suited to lead John Wood Community College and set a vision for the next 50 years of student success. On behalf of the alumni, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Renfro on becoming the 7th president of John Wood Community College. Dr. Renfro, congratulations. Mr. Terry? A, okay, good, all right. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Bob Ray, Chair of the John Wood Community College Board of Trustees, to share the meeting of the presidential inauguration.
Very well done. Very good. Thank you, Kyle. Tremendous words from an alumni of the college. Today's inauguration is an historic day for John Wood Community College. Today's ceremony formally installs Dr. Renfro as our new president and marks a new era in the college's history. It's especially meaningful as John Wood prepares to enter its 50th year. From its founding, John Wood Community College has fully embraced our moniker as Trailblazers. From a college without walls, which I attended, in collaboration with our partners from regional institutions to the respected, comprehensive community college we know today, it has taken courageous leaders willing to try new approaches to serve our students where they are and how they learn best. Today, we celebrate our newest trailblazing president, Dr. Bryan Renfro. Dr. Renfro is an energetic, personable, forward-thinking president who is laser-focused on student success. You saw many of those here earlier today. This focus comes from his own experience as a community college student, professor, and administrator. His academic credentials shown in your program illuminate this focus. And I would say I was involved in the search, and what we saw in the search is what we got delivered to our college today. I would now call on Dr. Juan Mejia, president of Tyler Junior College, who has been a professional colleague and personal friend of Dr. Renfro, to deliver today's inaugural address. Dr. Mejia. Welcome to Twinsville. Very good.
Thank you so very
Looking
much.
forward to this.
Thank you, Chairman Ray, Vice Chair Sprague, members of the board, members of the foundation, the students, faculty, staff, administration, to Blake, to Jack, to the First Lady, Jennifer, previous colleague, we worked together, and to my dear friend of years, Dr. Bryan Renfro, the 7th president of John Wood Community College. Good afternoon, beautiful people. It is a great day to be here in Blazer Country. I'm from Texas, but as I drove in, I felt it, I saw it, and I experienced what you're experiencing. And the good book says this is a day that the Lord had made, and I will rejoice. And we have a lot of reasons to rejoice, and it's being here. In the words of the poets, Sammy Hagar and the late Eddie Van Halen, it's happening right here and right now. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Of course, now I'll go to the philosopher, Nacho Libre. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Aspen just released the news of the top 150 community colleges throughout the entire country. Not throughout the state, but throughout the entire country. And John Wood Community Colleges is one of those. The top 150 out of, if you disaggregate them, about 1,500 community colleges. Dr. Renfro, that means that 90% of the colleges throughout the country, from New York to Oregon, California, Florida, we're all envious of you. And John Wood Community College. Now, prior to being at John Wood Community College, a powerhouse institution of higher learning, Dr. Renfro was at Paris Junior College. Guess which is another one college that was ranked in the top 150? Paris Junior College. Is it by accident? No, I think there's a direct correlation between Dr. Renfro and bringing excellence to an institution. He loves students. Who is Dr. Renfro? He's been a friend for years. He's been a champion for students, and he's been a champion for communities. Why? He believes in the mission of community colleges. He believes wholeheartedly in them. Oh, he has been recruited to universities. His love and passion is for the junior community college work that we do. Now, I have the utmost respect for our university partners, and we're honored to have some here in the audience. But our role is, this is our mission. It's the junior community college movement. He believes in this mission, and he believes wholeheartedly in the mission of John Wood Community College. He is a person of integrity. The way our parents and grandparents did business, where a handshake was their bond. Many times I remember telling Bryan, hey, Bryan, I've got this idea, and if it was a good idea, he'd say, it's going to happen, and I'm going to make it happen. We didn't have to sign contracts. We didn't have to do memorandums of understandings. The work got done. And many times also he said, that's not a good idea, not right now. And that's what makes him great. You measure before you cut. And he did that quite significantly and impressive. So he's a person of integrity. He empowers others. He believes in everyone's growth. If you can be Batman, be Batman. If you can be the best you, be the best you that you can be. Be the best trailblazer out there that you can be. Go out there and set the world on fire for the better. Make a name for John Wood Community College as an alumnus, going out there and changing the world for the better. He is fully accountable. We have every right sometimes to say, well, if school districts did a better job, if the parents did a better job with the students, regardless of how much we can point fingers, we're going to do a vicious cycle and end up right where we are. And I love what I learned from Bryan, who said, at the end, they're here in our front door, and we're going to serve every student. Every student. And that means a lot. That is a courageous and bold position to say we're going to serve every student. Now, I bring greetings from the state of Texas. Dr. Renfro, and I know there's well, by the way, the Rangers did pretty good this year, but that's not what I hear. From the Texas Association of Community Colleges, dear Dr. Renfro, this is from Dr. Ray Martinez, the president of the Texas Association, representing 50 institutions. On behalf of the institution representing all junior community colleges, I join Dr. Mejia in encouraging and conveying congratulations to you on your appointment as the 7th president of John Wood Community College. I offer gratitude for the work you did throughout the state of Texas while at Tyler Junior College and at Paris Junior College, and for your service on numerous statewide initiatives that are still present today. Your personal expertise with the Pathways work, the Texas Success Center, they continue to serve students well. Let us continue to rejoice with everyone. Go Blazers. That's from the state of Texas. Winston Churchill said, history is going to be kind to me, for I'm going to be writing it. History has and will continue to be kind to each and every one of you here at John Wood Community College. Students, write that history. Write a beautiful history. You have all of the ingredients. Now that you're in the top 150 from throughout the country, what is it to take you to be that foremost college that's on the map as that top 10? And you have all the ingredients. You have the most visionary board of trustees. You have a strong foundation as you celebrate your golden anniversary. Your signature of authenticity in this amazing student body, and the faculty, staff, and administration with an unwavering commitment to student success and community success. The greatest need that we have for today, and I will close and celebrate my dear friend, Dr. Renfro. Dr. Renfro, you know I miss you in Texas. I would love to see you there, but you've told me repeatedly that you want to serve this community. You love this community, and that means a lot. There are precedents currently, and I know we have other colleagues here who serve as CEOs. They're looking for that next job all of the time. We need to recruit and retain talent, and when you have that talent, you harness it, you keep it, and you build that unstoppable synergy that's going to take John Wood to that next iteration of the institution that's so powerful. So congratulations on, again, the work that's being done. Now, a great North American writer, when talking about the greatest need that we have for today, and I'll close and then I'll read, said that the greatest need that we have for today is not a faster plane, not bombs or greater destruction, it's for authentic leadership. Authentic leadership. And that's what I find in my dear friend, Dr. Bryan Renfro. It says, leaders who will not be bought nor sold. For leaders who will be sincere and honest in the most intimate parts of their souls. For leaders who will be true to what is right, just like the compass will always point to the pole. And for leaders who will stand on the side of justice, though the heavens may fall. You're very fortunate to have Dr. Renfro here at John Wood Community College. On behalf of your friends who miss you a lot, Dr. Renfro at Tyler Junior College, the Board of Trustees offer congratulations to Dr. Renfro for his inauguration as the 7th president of a world-class institution known as John Wood Community College. We express gratitude to the president for the positive impact that you had as a stellar leader with an unwavering commitment to serving the students of East Texas. We join everyone today from John Wood Community College, and we also say, blaze on, trailblazers, blaze on. It is a great day to be here. Congratulations. At this point, will you join me with another round of applause for the 7th president, Dr. Bryan Renfro. And now I'm going to invite back the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Chairman Ray, and the 7th president to continue with the formal investiture and the symbols of the office.
Dr. Renfro, are you ready? This is the fun part, right?
Right.
That's good. Everybody's here. We're ready to rock it? Very good. I'm ready and honored now to present the Presidential Medallion to Dr. Renfro. But I need some help. Would you please welcome Jack and Blake Renfro to come forward? Jack and Blake, come on up here. Grab that. Jennifer, come up and join your family. Jack and Blake are grabbing the medallion. And with these words, we will make it formal. Jennifer, are you ready as well? We're not doing anything without you're okay. As chair of the Board of Trustees of John Wood Community College, I hereby invest you with this medallion, symbol of the high office you hold at the college. Looking good? Good. It is a visible reminder of the respect and trust that this college has placed in your integrity and commitment to meet the challenges and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Wear it with pride. We now officially congratulate Dr. Bryan Renfro as John Wood Community College's 7th president. Congratulations, sir. Very good. Thank you all. I now invite to the podium Dr. Renfro for his inaugural address. Sir?
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. This is awesome. I've been working on making these hats into cowboy hats, and hadn't quite hit the market yet. So until then, I'll just wear this silly thing. You never stop learning in life. And I've actually had to speak after Juan Mejia a couple of times because of my previous positions. But I think this is the first time I actually asked to do it. And so I learned a valuable lesson there. Don't do it if you don't have to. Thank you, Juan, for everything. Welcome. Welcome to John Wood Community College campus. We're grateful for you taking time from your Friday afternoon to be a part of JWCC history. This is something that has only happened 6 other times in the 50-year history of this college. Today is number 7. The 6 courageous leaders who held this office before me are the true trailblazers. I'm humbled and honored to follow their trail and continue to blaze ahead. Speaking of 50, this coming year we celebrate the 50th anniversary of John Wood Community College. The golden era is just beginning. JWCC has traveled from the common market, a college without walls, to a community college, and now is the community's college. Thank you. This coming year, expect a birthday celebration like no other as we launch the Trailblazer Network. This will be the official alumni association of John Wood. We will also be conducting the Pathways to Promise Scholarship Drive. Our goal is to raise more scholarship dollars than ever in the 50-year history of JWCC. So please consider contributing to helping more students pursue their hopes and dreams. One more quick 50. Dr. Mejia let the cat out of the bag. No problem there. Let's make that a 150. Just this week, we learned that John Wood Community College has been awarded one of the most prestigious designations in community colleges. We have been ranked in the top 150 community colleges in the nation by the Aspen Institute. This makes us eligible to compete for the Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence, the Super Bowl of community colleges. So we're in the playoffs. The Aspen is not an award you can pay for, nor even an award you can apply for, but it is an award you must earn. You must earn it through, turn the page, demonstrated commitment to your students and their success. This designation as an Aspen 150 can be attributed to all who have worked tirelessly to make John Wood what it is today, 50 years in the making. So welcome faculty, staff, alumni, board members, and community members. As most of all, JWCC students, I'm honored that you're here today. Hey, JWCC students, make a little noise. There you go. John Wood Community College serves over 2,363 square miles, and it's home to 93,000 citizens. This represents many small rural communities ranging in population from 50 to 5,000 to the city of Quincy, all with the unifying thread of representing rural Midwestern values rooted in a rich agricultural history. This region is also rich in promoting and supporting diversity and equity, and is evidenced by New Philadelphia, founded in 1836 by Frank McWhorter. New Philadelphia was the first town legally founded, platted, and registered by an African American in the United States. Let it serve as a symbol of the work that we still have to do. A strong work and ethnic and trailblazer attitude embody this community. I want to thank Kyle Moore for his words here today. I don't think I've met someone prouder and more committed to this region than Kyle since my arrival. We're fortunate to have Kyle looking out for us and dedicated himself to serving us. The region is also rich in higher education resources. Just across the river, we have Hannibal LaGrange University. We're honored to have HLGU President Dr. Robert Matz present here today. And we also have Culver Stockton College represented in the House by our very own Vice President Melanie Lechtenberg. Unfortunately, Dr. Schellenberger could not be here today. What she did not tell Melanie is that she's not allowed to leave. John Wood Community College has a rich history with Quincy University. We've partnered for all of the 50 years, and this is a tradition that is only getting stronger because the Bryans are now working together. I want to welcome the newlywed, Dr. Bryan McGee, president of Quincy University. These outstanding universities provide JWCC transfer graduates with options to stay right here in our community while they finish their bachelor's and even graduate work. None of that would be possible, though, without the strength of our local schools. Dr. Todd Pettit, superintendent for Quincy Public Schools, is also a leader in our cause, and I thank him for being here today as well. So I think this is the point where I'm supposed to start acknowledging a list of people, and I realized when I started putting this list together, this could get quite long. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I've had many mentors throughout my career, so it's impossible to recognize them all. But what I would like to do is I'm going to read a list of names, and these are a list of teachers who inspired me along the way. What I would like each of you to do is to reflect on a teacher you had, a teacher who motivated and inspired you. I'm sure everyone can name at least one. Doris Carroll French, 3rd grade, Bowers Elementary. Ernie Fuller, 6th grade science and PE, South Harriman Middle School. Gene Quimby, biology, Roane County High School. Harley F. Anton, he's got the best name. Developmental Studies, Middle Tennessee State University. Andy Kramer, Department of Anthropology, University of Tennessee. Murray K. Marks, Department of Anthropology, University of Tennessee. Mary Jo Schneider, Department of Anthropology, University of Arkansas. Jerome Carl Rose, Department of Anthropology, University of Arkansas. Soko Starbin, Community College Doctoral Research Program of Iowa State University. And last but not least, Larry Ebers. Some of you probably know Larry. Community College Doctoral Research Program at Iowa State University. The last time I saw Larry in person, he shook my hand, he called me Dr. Renfro, and he said, "You proved me wrong." I did some things Larry didn't agree with in the course of writing my dissertation. One was take a job to go work for Juan Mejia in Texas. But I proved him wrong. And then the next thing he said rings true. He said, "I want you to know you're going to make a damn fine community college president one day." Well, I hope he was right, and it would appear as of today, the day has come. I hope to prove him right this time. So thank you, Larry. Education has the power to change lives, and faculty are the cornerstone to inspiring that change. I encourage you to continue to think about your list of educators who have impacted your life. We have world-class faculty here at John Wood Community College, and I'm willing to bet many of them landed on your list. We've already even heard a few mentioned. Now for some colleagues. In the 25 years I've been actively teaching in administration, I've had a host of people help influence me along the way. Becky Penites is President Emeritus at Northwest Arkansas Community College. And although I was a first-year faculty member, she regularly gave me advice. And to be quite honest with you, I had no idea why she was doing it at the time or why she was singling me out as a faculty member and telling me what to do. I wasn't a dean, I wasn't a vice president, I wasn't on her cabinet. I was just a faculty member. But I filed her advice away, and through the years, it served me well. And in fact, I would say in the first 3 months here, I used it quite a bit. So thanks, Becky. Also, I've had the pleasure of working for Ted Phillips not once but twice at 2 different institutions. Ted is a friend and a mentor. I can't thank him enough. In his 3rd retirement, he and his wife Glenda could not be here today. They are traveling, as they should be. There are others, many others. You just heard from maybe the most important one, Dr. Juan Mejia, the 7th president of Tyler Junior College. We are the double sevens now, Doc. Dave Wesley is here today, and he and I worked together to develop over 8 new programs in 5 years at Hawkeye Community College. Where you at, Dave? Right there. Oh, it was a lot of fun. I know we worked hard, but somehow, if weather permitting, we always seem to end up on a golf course somewhere. Also here today is John Cockrell of Hawkeye Community College. John and I developed a nationally recognized paramedic program and a new fire science program. We took a lot of beating out in the community that first year, John, but we proved them that we could do it, and we proved that Hawkeye was worthy. Thank you for all that you've done. And also I'd like to say, simply put, John is one of the finest teachers I've ever had the pleasure of witnessing teach. Thanks for being here, John. Now, a little surprise happened earlier today. And I'm going to grab my bottle of water real quick here. Speaking of great teachers, we got a few people that probably get the furthest distant travel award. From Paris, Texas, the Hallway Hockey Kings, the king of lawn darts, and pretty good teachers, I would have to say. Mr. Brandon Langehanning, Mr. Micah Flowers, Mr. Ken Hanashak. So that was all under the category of good teachers. And now we have John Rutherford, a dear friend, colleague, and a rock music historian extraordinaire. You, my friend, and Mike Terry should get together. These four gentlemen surprised me today in my office, traveling all the way from Paris, Texas to be here. Thank you. It was truly a pleasure to work with them. They truly care for their students, and we had a great time doing it. The JWCC family. You know, a lot of times when presidents come on board, they do this a lot sooner than I did. And truth be told, when they said you got to plan your own party, I thought, well, that's probably not going to happen because we got a lot of work to do. But I'm grateful to those three individuals standing right over there today, Tracy, Leah, and Courtney, because they helped make this happen. The JWCC family has been amazing. I've thoroughly enjoyed spending time with the departments and as many individuals as time has allowed. The staff are dedicated to the students, and the faculty are committed to excellence. The JWCC board, thank you for your generous time and all you do to support the college staff, employees, and students, and thanks for your support of me in my first 10 months. The leadership team, our newest addition, Dr. Shelley Barkley, Lou Barta, Josh Bruick, Rachel Hansen, Brad Hoyt, Dave Hetzler, Dana Kepner, Nora Klingel, Melanie Lechtenberg, see, I'm not giving up, Tracy Orn, and Josh Welker. John Wood Community College leadership team is something else, and I'm very fortunate to have them. Juan, I've heard you say many times, and you included me in this, that your leadership team was the Navy SEALs of higher education, right? Well, let me tell you, I've got the Green Berets. I'm grateful to each one of them and honored to work with them every day. We are truly making a difference. My family. I'm grateful for my family. My mom, my dad, and my sister have always supported me, even when I was doing crazy things that they didn't quite understand, like traveling all over the world to foreign countries in my previous life as an anthropologist. They couldn't be here today, but they must be on the list. I would not have been here without their support. My wife's parents, Bill and Brenda Reinhardt, they've graciously opened up their home to me. Literally, I'm not kidding. I've been in the basement for 10 months now. But who's counting? Lastly, but foremost, my wife, Jennifer. Jennifer's never pushed, she's never demanded, but she always supports. We met through the community college and have worked together at several community colleges. You might say that the community college, in one way or another, has been a constant in our lives. Our two boys, Jack and Blake, have always had a community college to go to, run up and down the halls, or check out the cool career and technology centers. These three are the most important of all to me. We are a team in every sense of the word. And now, John Wood family, so why am I here? Yes, I told you about a lot of people who helped shape me along the way, and yes, it's true, I do work to provide for my family. But the reason I am here and keep doing this is represented in these front sections. Let's go, make some noise, John Wood students. The students you see before you today represent why John Wood Community College exists. They also represent why I stand before you today to become a number 7. A little over 25 years ago, I stepped into a night class at Northwest Arkansas Community College, an institution that is near and dear to my heart. For a few semesters, I began teaching more and more at NWACC. At the same time, I was searching for meaning for my own life and trying to figure out what I was going to do. One night, I'll just leave it at that, I decided on the goal of developing an anthropology program at Northwest Arkansas Community College. I thought, that's a lifetime goal. That's the Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm going to hang my hat on this. So I set out to do it. And it just seemed like the perfect pursuit to me. After 3 years, we had every course in place, and an articulation is designed so students at NWACC could complete 2 years of an associate arts degree, transfer in as juniors, and major in anthropology at the University of Arkansas. Woo pig sooie. To this day, because of this, NWACC has a full-time faculty member in anthropology. The same courses are regularly offered on the schedule and have a healthy enrollment. I check in and check on that enrollment every couple of years. Hard habit to break. What did I learn from this? I just accomplished a goal that I thought would be my career, and I did it in around 3 years. Well, one thing I learned is I probably need to set bigger goals. Okay, I learned that. And that's certainly one of the reasons I'm here today. I just kept trying to help students, and trying to help students, and then trying to help faculty help students. And so here we are. So students, what I want you to remember is that you can accomplish more than you think. Set your mind to it, work hard, and most importantly, don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. Think about that long list of people that I mentioned. Those are the people that helped me along the way. And I want every one of you to know, and I know there's some students back up in the back too, I always like to sit in the back of the class, that we are here to help you. That's why we're here. So what I realized was I was really good at starting programs. So I started doing it. Did a few more at NWACC, went to Tarrant County College, went to Colorado Mountain College, went to Hawkeye Community College, went to Tyler Junior College. We put a few in there, right? But the truth is I never created any of these 25-plus programs. It was always a team of people working together to provide students opportunities to pursue their hopes and dreams. So that's really where this hopes and dreams thing came from. I realized we weren't just educating people or growing enrollment or generating revenue, although we were doing all those. The business we were in allowed individuals to pursue their hopes and dreams, even sometimes when they didn't know exactly what that was. This American institution, known as the Comprehensive Community College, provides affordable, quality education to either transfer to a four-year university in pursuit of your career or to obtain essential work skills needed to go directly into the workplace and earn a family-sustainable wage. And it provides that for everyone. We accept all. The community college is the only known effective means by which an individual can transcend poverty, situational or generational. There are tons of social services out there, and they may prop an individual up, but the community college will free them from the chains. Through education and training, we can provide individuals with the skills they need to succeed and achieve their hopes and dreams. But the beauty of it is the students must earn it. We don't just hand it out. They must invest in themselves. They must put the effort in. While education does pour into us, as witnessed by the long list of educators who were there for me, and the list each of you are creating now, the students must invest in themselves through the learning process. So the community college provides this opportunity for everyone willing to invest in themselves. John Wood Community College is here to help guide you on the path, to care about you, and to support you while you are pursuing your hopes and dreams. Students cannot succeed without the college, and the college cannot succeed without the students. Everyone is essential to John Wood Community College's success and the success of our students. I'm honored and proud to be a part of this tradition, the tradition of the American Community College and the tradition of John Wood Community College. I'm humbled and look forward to leading us into the next 50 years. Trailblazers, blaze on. Thank you all. Sorry, I didn't turn the page. On behalf of everyone here, thank you, and I would like to invite Paula Hawley up to give some closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Renfro. Now, you know I'm the only thing that stands between you and your disco fries right now. That's right. Out in the lobby, right? Okay, we'll make it quick. On behalf of the John Wood Community College Board of Trustees, thank you to all who came from far and near for this special moment today. And to Dr. Renfro, thank you for serving as our leader. We have every faith and confidence in you. We are honored to be reminded of the purpose of higher education, and that is to help students fulfill their hopes and their dreams. Our students' success is what makes our community, our country, and our world a better place. Please stand and remain in your seats for the playing of the JWCC Trailblazer Fight Song as the platform party exits the stage. We welcome you all to stay for a reception in the auditorium lobby and enjoy some Southern fare in honor of our president. Thank you.